So you guys have been watching my videos on my friend Warren Sapp these past few days, and you're probably thinking to yourself, what made these public servants act like this?
Oh, buddy. Was that you that called 911? Sir? Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I would not like him anywhere near me with his firearm.
Oh, no.
Anywhere near me with his firearm. I'm in the people's building.
Yes, sir.
He's not here to hang out, and I'm not a disturbance, am I? No, why don't you let the door close?
Well, it's okay.
Let the door close,
It's
Playboy.
okay. It's okay.
Let the door close, Playboy. Let the
I
door
know,
close,
he's gonna
Playboy.
come in, he's gonna
Let
come
the
in
door
to
close,
file.
Playboy. Let the door close, Playboy. Nice try. Try Lotto. You might get one number right today. I was at City Hall speaking to procurement, Mr. Otis. He assaulted me and then trespassed me. He assaulted me in the procurement office and threw me out of the public lobby where there's chairs and everything.
Keep walking.
Hold on, can you get your hands off me?
Keep walking.
I'm walking.
Okay.
Get your hands off me. I'm in the lobby right now.
No, you're not in the lobby.
I'm in the
You're
lobby right now.
This is not the lobby.
I'm in the lobby.
The lobby.
You see the chairs right here?
Go. Let's go.
Please stop touching me,
Stop
man.
touching you until you do what I say. At this point, it's time to go.
So you're telling me?
Yes, you're trespassing.
If you've been following the videos, you know. If this is your first time hearing about this, the last cop that you just saw that got physical, assaulted Warren, violated his Fourth Amendment right, and told him he was trespassed from a public building for committing no crime, he's a sergeant. He wasn't even part of the call. He just showed up, was real aggressive, and went hands-on. And everyone's wondering, why did the sergeant behave this way? Well, welcome to this sergeant's origin story. We're going to show you exactly why a police officer from a different shift that had nothing to do with this call showed up and assaulted a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, and NFL legend. And so you know, Warren simply recording these videos and me sharing them and them going viral have prompted the Hollywood police to retaliate. In fact, after today's video, this is what they sent out statewide to all Florida LEOs. On June 16th, 2025, Sapp entered both Hollywood City Hall and the Hollywood Police Department lobby with the apparent intent to instigate a disturbance. He actively sought to provoke an altercation with law enforcement personnel. Known to record such interactions, Sapp has exhibited a consistent pattern of behavior in recent weeks, suggesting a deliberate attempt to elicit a negative response. This conduct appears aimed at positioning city officials in a compromising situation. If you make contact with Sapp, immediately inform your supervisor and email Lieutenant Otrowski, documenting the encounter, including time spent and the nature of the interaction. So you got cops assaulting an NFL legend, bogus Bolos going out statewide. And you ask why? Well, it's because in part because Warren wore a t-shirt like this. I don't think I have to read it. I'm pretty sure that this t-shirt speaks for itself, and I concur. But mostly because it all started because of this video that you've never seen before. Let's jump into the video.
Oh, Lord. Getting it on. What the hell is going on? Lord, with the dog and all. What's they doing with the dog? What's the dog do? What's the dog do? Afternoon, officer. The hell? Right? And the bag and the lady in the car, the whole 9 yards. What the fuck are we doing here? On a nice 4 o'clock in the afternoon happy hour. Goddamn, see what's going on.
Did he tell you about the angel rule? So I told him you have 25 feet, which means it'd be
Oh, yeah.
feet
You got to give us 25 feet.
You can't be
25 feet
the
from.
halo. Yeah, the halo. That's all.
I didn't come here to harass you or anything.
Same.
Now here's the part that makes no sense. Warren Sapp is having a polite, courteous, and professional conversation with one of these cops. So why would the other cop come around out of nowhere and try and escalate the situation by talking about Florida's halo law? That's my first question. My second question, how stupid is this cop to begin with? A cop can't just walk up to a citizen and say, "You need to leave, there's a new Florida halo law, and you have to give us a 25-foot buffer zone." Either this cop's willfully negligent because he understands what the halo law actually says and he's deciding to disregard it, or the department is negligent in their duties and supervision of this officer, and they haven't explained to him what the halo law actually states. Either reason is no good, but the halo law states that you have to approach an officer with specific intent. That means a first responder includes law enforcement officer, a correctional probation officer, or a firefighter. But you need to harass, and harass means to willfully engage in a course of conduct directed at a first responder, which intentionally causes substantial emotional distress in that first responder and serves no legitimate purpose. It continues to say that you must have the intent to harass, impede, or interfere with their duties. So the major takeaways from this new law are two components. Number one, the law can affect you if you have no legitimate purpose. Warren has a legitimate purpose. He's engaging in his First Amendment right to record government officials in the course of their duty, to document that, and to report on it as press. And a First Amendment protected activity can't be converted into a crime anyways, so that point's obsolete and doesn't pertain to Mr. Sapp. Which leaves us only one other thing that could apply where this officer could enforce Florida's halo law on Warren Sapp. And that's if he's intentionally causing distress or impeding their investigation. And as we stated before, someone's First Amendment protected activity can't be converted into a crime. What he's doing has a legitimate purpose, and he's not obstructing the police. So the officer legally under the statute for the halo law can't enforce the 25-foot buffer. But let's be honest, cops either don't know what the law says because they're not lawyers, or they don't care and they'll just lie to you and they hope that you'll buy what they have to sell. Spoiler alert, Warren Sapp didn't.
25
Yeah,
feet.
so you still gotta give us the
Statute.
25
Look it up. It's
Well, no, I'm saying it says if you coming up to
If you're recording or
harass or
anything like
something.
that, you do got to give us the 25.
This is my First Amendment right. I'm not interfering with anything. I didn't even say a word to him. Where I need to go 25 feet from? No, I need to go 25 feet
from
from.
us, from where we're conducting our investigation. So from over
So
here.
from the vehicle, I
From
need
the
to be.
vehicle, from us. So if I'm standing here, he's standing there, you still got to give us 25 feet of the whole scene.
all, I don't mean to be a dick.
No. We just no. I was just standing here observing my highly intelligent public servant in the course of his duty.
It's all good, man.
Under that law, it says to harass or do some other things. I didn't even say a word.
I hear you, man.
I didn't even say a word.
Can you just do me that solid, man?
I didn't say a word.
I hear you.
I mean, I'm not here to harass or anything. Man, you was having a nice little cordial
of
conversation.
course. But that's why he said. He's like,
So where's 25 feet? Let me 8 yards, right?
You can give me. So let's
8 yards, right?
give him
No, I'm
that
saying 8 yards. So you can start at the car and go 8 yards. You can start at the car and go 8 yards, right? You can go 8. You can go from that car and walk 8 yards, and that's 25 feet, right?
If you'd like to, man.
No, I'm saying make it easier for both of us.
Yeah, just
Because
behind that line.
Because
Behind
that
that line.
line. No, we're having a discussion about arguing.
So just to prove a point, just because he knows the law, and well, let's face it, he's Warren Sapp, so partly just because he can. He doesn't give him 25 feet because they haven't earned it and they don't get it. So now he wants to follow up and to submit a records request. And this is just an excellent game that Warren's playing here. He's playing chess and these cops are still stuck on checkers. Check it out and stay tuned because we have a bomb dropping for you in this video.
Got a public record request for your body cam footage for this incident, and you can write. No. Florida statute 119 says all I need to do is state it to the public official, which is you, and you write it down and get it to your records department.
I know, we don't do that. You have to request it. We don't do that. You have to request policy.
Sir,
pretty sure that you have
sir,
to
this has nothing to do with policy.
It does.
This is the law,
Okay.
the Sunshine Law.
Okay.
I am giving you my public record
You think
request.
I'm going to take your information and go to the station and pick all this out?
I would like for you to write it down.
No.
You have it on body cam footage right now, right?
I don't write anything.
You have it on body cam footage, right?
What? It's
Right
on-
now.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hold on. One second.
Oh shit. That ain't
We're
on.
muted because we're in the middle of an
Well, we were muted. We were having a
investigation.
Oh no, I got you there.
Go
So,
ahead and ask your request again.
so you're not gonna take my public record request?
No, me, no. Absolutely not.
You know you'd be violating the law.
I'm not violating the law.
You don't know what the Florida Sunshine Act is?
You think that you giving me your information, supposed to go to the station,
Write it
do the
down.
public request request?
Write it
get
down
back?
and hand it
We
to
don't
the
do that,
records
sir. No,
department.
we don't do that.
So you break
But
the law.
I am gonna leave. You do
So
have
you
my
break the law.
information. I
You
gave
break the
my
law.
case card.
Who's your supervisor?
My supervisor? He's not working today.
No. I didn't ask you if he was working. I said, who
well,
is your
he's not here to
supervisor?
speak to, that's why.
I would like for you to write it down. Your supervisor's
I
name,
need my card back.
his email.
I need my
You
card back.
don't have any more?
No, not on me, no.
You don't have a piece of paper? To help him out?
Can you just give him the card?
No, the card's over there. The card's over
Okay,
there.
so you have a recording.
This is
though.
for my
You have a
convenience.
recording, so I'll record
This
it
is for my.
you.
So tell me your supervisor's name and his email and the public and the government issued telephone number that he
We
has.
don't do telephone numbers. I can't give you that.
The government issued telephone number, the public
I
record.
don't have a telephone.
No, you're not high enough. Your supervisor
I don't
has
have
one.
telephone numbers. I don't have it. Being honest with you, I don't have it.
So you're telling me
But
right
I'll
now
give you
you
his
could
name and
you
you can
couldn't
do what you
text
do.
your supervisor from your phone?
I can personally, yeah.
So you have his phone number,
His phone number.
and that phone number is government issued.
No. It's his personal phone number.
You sure about that?
Positive, yeah.
All right.
We do
What's
this all day.
so what's your supervisor's name?
Yes, Martinez.
Yaz.
Yenzel Martinez.
Badge number.
No idea.
His email.
It's the same as my email. What you do is the last name, HollywoodFL.org.
So it's
Common spelling,
So-
Y Martinez
what? So I got to put the Y in it.
at HollywoodFL.org.
Y Martinez, no dot in between Y Martinez.
At HollywoodFL.org.
No dot in between Y
Save it on
Martinez.
the phone. I'm not going to sit there and go back and forth.
No, I'm
I
asking
already
you
said
to
it
be
once, I'm not saying it
clear.
again.
I'm
You have
asking
a
you to be
recording,
clear.
So, what else can I help you with? Because I have somebody in the back of my car and you're hindering my investigation now. So I'm saying you're doing with your stuff. So again, you have my business card with my name. You have my supervisor's number. Anything else I can help you with today?
I'm hindering your
Yeah,
investigation.
because now I'm prolonging her. She's in the back of my car for a prolonged amount of time. For no reason.
I was just sitting here putting a public record request
Well, we
that
don't
you
do that.
deny.
Officers
Oh
don't do
yes,
that.
you do. Oh yes, you do. You better find out.
Okay, cool.
I
You have a
promise you.
great day, all right?
I promise you're gonna find out.
Now that that's done, you guys are probably watching your phone and you're typing into the comment section right now. But Josh, what about that sergeant that assaulted Warren Sapp in the beginning and then trespassed him from a public place with no crime being committed? How does he fit into any of this? And why did he just show up at City Hall that day to assault Mr. Sapp to begin with?
At this point, San Miguel.
So you're telling me?
Yes, you're trespassing.
Yes, exactly. That cop. There's a saying, all is revealed in due time and everything comes out in the wash. Well, I think it's time to check on this dirty load. So after the officer refused to take Warren Sapp's records request, he went to the Hollywood, Florida Police Department to submit a request. And he did this during an Instagram Live. An Instagram that has 100,000 followers. And this is the cop that came out.
Just a stamp sheet back.
Talk about a 3-day build-up to a story. And you got it. The sergeant that's taking his complaint and his records request on Warren's Instagram Live is the same cop that assaulted him and trespassed him from a public building absent a crime. It's all starting to make sense now. This cop got clowned by one of the greatest football players of all time, so separately, several days later, he had a bogus Bolo drafted against Warren Sapp, and when that didn't have the desired effect, even though he wasn't part of that shift and he wasn't called to the response, he showed up at City Hall and assaulted Warren Sapp, violated his rights, and trespassed him from a public building anyways.
Today is the 21st, right?
I need a copy. That's the original, sir. I need you to make me a copy of that, sir.
That's where you're getting.
I need you to make me a copy of that. Because my public record request would be leaving with me now, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Well, Mike, do you
There
have
you go,
a
Mike.
card? Do you have
There you go,
a card
Mike.
that provides
There
the
you go, Mike.
for the public records?
There you go, Mike.
For the for records?
Do you know that this is a law? I know. Just like Mike Brown. Just like Mike Brown. Hey, Mike, you want to take that back right there and make me a copy?
Here.
Ask him to stay at your desk, Mike. Ask him to stay at your desk, Mike, while you go make me a copy, Mike.
Records unit. Sir, you want the information? You want the information for the records unit? You want the information for the records unit?
I've given you my public record request. He's taking it now. I just need a stamp receipt copy. That's all.
Give him a few minutes.
That's all. Just a stamp receipt copy. You got that other sergeant, Skoska, whatever you said was available if he wasn't?
What's that?
The first sergeant that you said if he wasn't available, he'd come down?
He's available now.
He'd come down? Would you ask him to come down so I can get a stamp receipt copy of that, Mike?
You wanna call?
Mike, I don't want to put you in this, Mike. Mike, you don't want to listen to this.
Try to talk to me for a second. Jesus Christ, just let the man speak.
No, you can go back there and talk to him if you want to. I'm sitting right here talking like I want to talk. You don't like when I'm talking, then go away. Because you're not helping here.
No, it's fine.
You're not helping. You're nothing but an escalator. You're not helping here.
Giving you the information.
No, I give it to you. You don't understand this. How don't you understand the
I
way?
asked you for your information. You didn't want to provide it to me.
You didn't, sir. I gave you. I told you to take my email. You
Give me your email.
No.
Okay, then.
You wrote this down.
I wrote it down.
You wrote this down.
You asked for my supervisor's information. That's my supervisor's
No, I
information.
told you to take my public record request. You and Brown think that you don't do this.
I just told you.
You and Brown think that you don't follow the law.
Mike,
I got
can you
it.
pass one again so he can write down
No,
his
he
information?
he has everything he needs. I just need a stamp receipt copy.
Do you
Sir.
have his information?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, we're good then.
No, I need a copy for my records.
I don't understand what it
You don't understand that when I file a public record request, and I'm asking you to give me, yeah, I got it. I'll pick it up. When I want a stamp receipt copy of it from you, just signed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you won't make a copy and give me one?
No.
Thanks, Mike. Go do it for me, baby. I got you. I know. You're gonna regret the day you look me in the face. I promise you. I promise you. You need to learn the job. You and Mike Brown. I see why Mike Brown was out there tyrannical like that, escalating. Then your other man that was down here, talking about we dealing with a situation. 5 ladies are out there in their scrubs.
Yeah.
What was the situation y'all was dealing with?
I don't know.
Me either.
Yeah.
You don't seem to know a lot as a supervisor.
Saw some off for
You seem to not know a lot as a supervisor, which is not surprising either.
Saw for you to know either.
Oh, I know my laws and my rights.
Clearly.
You the one that need to know it. But you know what the 42 USC 1983 is?
I agree.
What is that? What is that? What's the 42 USC 1983? Tell the people.
What else can I help with?
I just had 5 elements of the First Amendment.
What else can I help with?
5 elements of the First Amendment. That oath you took.
I appreciate the pop quiz. What else do you want help
No, this is your oath.
with? Okay.
You don't know your oath?
What else do you want me to help you with?
I just asked.
Okay.
Just those 5 freedoms. Because I'm exercising 2 of them right now in front of you. Or 3. You know those 3 that I'm exercising right now? Why are you here? That's what I want to know.
You called me down here.
How would I have called you down here? Nah, you left. You walked off. You said, are we done? Oh, that's right. You trying to come back so I can't say you walked off from me? Is that why you came back? You thought about it? You went to your desk and thought about it?
That's irrelevant.
All right, okay, all right. So why are you here right now?
Don't ask what you want. Ask you how I can help you.
And you won't provide it, so why are you here?
What do you want?
A stamp,
I'll give you
receipt.
a copy.
There it is. So now why are you here?
So wait to see what else you need.
That's all I need.
Okay.
And I bet I get it.
Okay.
You want to bet?
Sure.
How much?
Sure.
I'll donate it to the finest charity that you like.
Go for it.
Come on, $1,000. Let's put it on the table.
I hope you do.
I hope. Hope what? That I get my copy, stamp receipt copy of my public record request?
Donation you want to make. Let's go.
No, you're gonna make the donation because you're dead wrong right now. All right, you need to take them somewhere, boy. Let 1,000.
I don't usually do it, but I made you a copy.
Of course you're gonna make me a copy, Mike. A stamp receipt copy. That's not the original. Stamp receipt copy, sir. I'll be seeing you. Do y'all see this, man? I got all that, the intimidation, all this in my face because I want a stamp receipt copy. Oh my goodness. And if they'll do it to me, just imagine what they'll do to y'all. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. And that's the supervisor, that's the sergeant. From the top. Like my dog say. Are you kidding me right now, man? That's all I want is a stamp receipt copy of my shit. And then you gonna tell me what? You didn't do it? I had to go live because they're gonna tell me I had to wait around all day for this. That's why I had to go live, because once you go live, it's a whole different situation. Because somebody gonna call in, somebody gonna do something. They might want that smoke. Let's see what they're reporting on, y'all. Let's see what the good news got to say for us, y'all. Let's see what the good news got to say. What's the hot reporting we got going today, love? I said, how you doing this morning? Afternoon, then. I'm going to be back.
I'm good. How are you?
How's the reporting? Warren.
Good so far. Faith, nice to meet you.
So what we reporting on today at the good sheriff, at the police
We are
department in Hollywood?
talking about a woman that was taken into custody for pointing a gun at people during an Uber ride. Yeah. Mary, you gotta be careful now.
Oh my God. That ain't as bad as getting the hell bent over for a public record request, just asking for a copy of it. Point a gun at the Uber ride? What's wrong with y'all? What y'all drinking or smoking around here? Amazing. That's wild though. I gotta get to the supervisor. Somebody gotta answer. Man, come on, Hollywood. You gotta be shitting me about a halo law.
I can tell you one thing's for certain. At least we know the cops are watching Warren Sapp. Let's take a brief look at his Instagram live feed.
All right. We're back in the car. We safe. We gonna holler. The flying mohawk.
Let's take a look at the Bolo. Don't they look similar? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's take a look at them side by side. On the left of your screen is the Instagram live feed. On the right is the Bolo. Same color shirt, same gold chain, same smile, sunroof open in both of them, and the same tree you can see through the sunroof. This cop got clowned on the internet and literally put a man's life in danger by creating a bogus Bolo. And let's not get it twisted, that Bolo does threaten Mr. Sapp's life. If a police officer responds to a call and they've never seen this Bolo, they'll see Warren Sapp, they'll be nice to him, they'll probably even recognize him, and everything should be fine, because the whole interaction started at baseline. But this Bolo was circulated to all law enforcement officers in the state of Florida. So they run his tags, they see that memo, and things aren't status quo anymore. Things aren't baseline. They're getting out of the car, ready to escalate, hands on their firearm, because the Hollywood Police Department in Hollywood, Florida, stated as a fact that Warren Sapp is basically aggressive with law enforcement. And you have a sergeant that was clowned on an Instagram live feed, and because of that, he made the fake Bolo, attached himself to a call he had nothing to do with, assaulted Warren Sapp, and then trespassed him from a public place when Warren hadn't committed any crime. One thing's for certain, the Hollywood Police Department in Hollywood, Florida, are doing all the wrong things. And in my professional opinion, I just don't know how safe you are if you're traveling through, and even more so if you're living there. But this isn't even the last of it. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because we'll have the next installment in the Warren Sapp saga. And also check out the description in this video, or the pinned comment, because I'll leave links to the other two videos that are relevant to this one. Until next time, that's the reason I sapped you today. That's the reason I stopped you today.